a road as well inside the old riverbed. So that gets flooded a few times a year. 6 weeks ago they had to close off the road for, I think, 4 days. It was flooded. There's nothing you can do. The worst one last century in this was 1993, which looks totally harmless compared to the others, to the Millennium Flood up there. But water went up to Lower Street and stayed there for a week. Yeah, so, and then of course the Neckar joins the Rhine in Mannheim, so the Rhine goes up from there a lot. You know, there's nothing you can do. It's a very shallow river. It needs 27 locks, but that only helps if there's too little water. You know, not so much if there's too much of it. Yeah, so that was a time of lots of wars and natural catastrophe. You know, 1784, and then 1789, French Revolution. Yeah, and then 1817 and 1824. So a few decades of horrible, horrible natural catastrophes. And lots of wars. French Revolutionary War, Napoleonic Wars, next came the German Revolutionary Wars, and that had a lot of people leave the country. Actually, 3 of these floods were caused by volcanoes erupting. Iceland, Indonesia. Oh. Yeah. Skies darkened. Temperatures dropped. It rained non-stop. Yeah, so that was really hard on people, and many left for the States, Canada, Australia. This is why you have 7 Heidelbergs in the States, 1 in Canada and 1 in Australia as well. They tried to go where they could grow wine if possible, yeah, but they went to all kinds of places. There's a Heidelberg in South Africa as well, by the way. Yeah, so they just left, no chances here. Johann Jakob Astor had left too. After that flood, he was a butcher's son, and he'd married a rich widow and invested in the fur trade because this is where the money was. Well, why? Well, look. Temperatures had dropped. People wanted fur, and they paid every price to keep warm. This is why the fur trade was getting so important. And by then, of course, he was known as John Jacob Astor. Yeah, first millionaire of the States. And it was actually his grandson who died on the Titanic, along with lots of people from these parts, by the way, who were trying to go to America. Right.